gods, I beg you, free me from these toils, from this year-long night watch, lying on the roof of the Atreides like a dog. I know all too well the patterns of the stars as they bring winter and summer to men. The bright constellations, the stars shining brilliant in the ether, as they set and rise again and again and again. And always I watch for the signal torches, those bright flames that bring news from Troy, news that the city's finally sacked. This is what she commands, our queen, Clytemnestra, and what her man's scheming heart hopes for. Meanwhile, I toss and turn in my dew-wet bed, unvisited by dreams. Fear stands beside me, instead of shore sleep or a bit of shut-eye. And I think, maybe I could sing or hum to fight this exhaustion. But then I start to cry, lament the fate of this house, no longer run as well as it once was. I wish for some good luck, a release from toils, a fire in the night bringing good news. Look! A light! Bright as day! A light that means good luck! Look, look! Agamemnon's wife! Rise from your bed, quick as you can, and start the celebration for this beacon fire! The city of Ilius has been sacked! This torch says it all! I myself will lead the first dance. I'll move along my master's lucky roll. This beacon's thrown me triple sixes. Let the master come home and put his good hand in mine. About those other things, I'll keep quiet, like there's a fat ox on my tongue. If the house could talk, it could tell you everything. I'll speak to those in the know. But those who don't know, well, I don't know anything.
Double-throned, twin-scepter, as Zeus wills, 1,000 ships from Argos against Troy, full of might, shouting loud, "For Ares and for war!"
Like vultures, the boat nest now empty, cry for chicks who were robbed. They row their wings like oars, all their work is in vain.
But someone, Apollo, or Pan, or Lord Zeus hears the bird cry lamenting. The shrill sky neighbor screams, and he sends the Furies, main vengeance against guilt.
So great Zeus, Xenios, sends them out against Paris, for that one woman with many men. These struggles, limb-pinning, these plant hard in the dust. Spear shattered from the start, for the Greeks, the Trojans.
It is one, it is! Finish! Finish his fate!
Libations, heads chopped up, stubborn wrath.
We are old, left behind, honorless, strength long gone, but full of youthful verve. Lean on canes, we're old men.
No Ares left in us, ancient leaves withering. Off these old branches now, we march on like tripods, weak as kids wandering like daydreams.
You, daughter to Darius, our queen Clytemnestra.
What's the news? What's got you sacrificing? City gods, and to those highest up, those below, gate gods too, all altars aflame now with your gifts. Here they're up to heaven, fires raise up.
Holy oil and queen's drugs, tend to them. Say these things, if you can, if it's right. Heal our nerves, ill thinking.
O
Hold back, empty thoughts, fearful grief that gnaws our hearts.
For I have the authority to speak of the powerful omen that took place at the wayside. For still divine persuasion inspires me. It is left to the old age to sing of courage. How the twin throne lords of the Achaeans, twin fortune commanders of the youths of Greece, with spears and avenging hands, sent forth by furious bird sign above the Teucridian land. King of the birds to the kings of ships, two eagles, one dark and the other white-tailed, appearing close by the palace on the spearhand side. Out in the open, over the houses, they devoured a hare, big belly with unborn, destroying her chance for one last run.
Seeing the two, the trusted seer of the army knew them to be the twin sons of Atreus, hair-devouring fleet commanders. And so he shrieked out, portending, "In time, the expedition will take the city of Priam, and before the walls, fate will plunder the flocks of the people. So let no one god strike the army before they bridle the Trojans. Holy Artemis, prone to jealousy and full of pity, raging against the wicked dogs of her father, over the slaughter of this timid wretch, pregnant hare, young and all, she hates this eagle's feast."
Beautiful Artemis, kind even to the cubs of fierce lions, to young suckling of every wild beast roaming the lands. She begs to bring vengeance to pass, so the omen is both good and bad. I cry to Apollo, do not let her be the cause of the ill winds against the Danaans, ship holding unsailable, demanding sacrifice, lawless, inedible, sacrifice that breeds strife, and it fears no man. Their waits, relentless, the most treacherous of housekeepers, the long-remembered wrath of murdered children. So Calchas cried out to the kingly house, great good mixed with terrible fate from the birds on the wayside. So with them, in harmony,
Whoever he may be, if it pleases him to be called this, then I shall do so now. Considering all things, only Zeus can throw this grief out of my mind. Whoever before was great, teeming with all fighting boldness, now he is not spoken of though he once was. And he bred another, and he in turn met the third overthrower, Zeus. So now, those that sing out the victory song to Zeus, get the mark.
And he sets mortals on the right path towards wisdom, learning through suffering. Instead of sleep, the memory of misery drips upon the heart until wisdom comes, even to the unwilling. The violent grace of the gods sitting upon their holy thrones.